Hello everybody, welcome to this latest episode. I am your host Robbie and this is Robbie's Talking Teas. Normally tarantula content for tarantula lovers just like yourselves, but today we have something different. I am feeding my ball python male that I picked up a couple of weeks ago. You may have seen the video to it, but this time I'm not showing him off. Well, not just showing him off, but I'm attempting to feed him. Now I did feed him last week, but it was all over so quickly that all I managed to capture was the short video on the channel, which you may have seen, of him eating the mouse. So this time I wanted to try and capture something a little bit special, as it was my first time properly observing a snake eat. Now in the past I've not really been interested in snakes, but since I picked this one up and Little Raven, the Mexican black king snake, I have really been getting into them, and this was interesting to see. I didn't put the mouse in front of the hide, and it was amazing to see his senses coming to life. And he just exited the hide. He knew the mouse was there. He could smell it. He could sense it. Flicking that tongue, he could taste it in the air. And here he was making his first appearance. Now, it's not like tarantulas where they just, they have to feel the vibrations in there and then they're alerted to the fact that there may be prey and then they wait for the prey to come to them. In this instance, the snake came to the mouse, and I found that absolutely fascinating. Now here he is, he's just eyeing up the mouse. You can see he's going into that little S curl, and that's normally what snakes do before they're about to strike. That's what allows them to get the power into that strike to take down the animal that they're going to be eating. So this was also amazing to see. Also, another amazing thing to see, which I need to point out in this week's video, is the amount of views and amount of subscribers I've been getting recently. So I want to say a huge thank you to that. As of right now, we have got 2,666, the number of the beast. And also we are sitting on 350,000 views on the channel. Hopefully after this video we can get it up a few more. That would be absolutely fantastic. And if you're new to the channel, hopefully after watching this video you will hit the subscribe button. Like I said in the beginning, I do normally do tarantula only content like care and husbandry videos, unboxing videos, rehouse videos, and generally teaching you everything you need to know about tarantula keeping. And those who are new to the channel will also know that I have just moved on into the world of snake keeping, so in the future there may be the odd video like this here and there where I do focus on the snakes, but I don't think it's going to be an often thing because tarantulas are my bread and butter. But if you like both snakes and tarantulas, or even lizards, I may get some lizards or something like that in the future, but I can't guarantee it or promise it. If that is your cup of tea and something you're into, then hopefully you'll hit the subscribe button and join the Robbie's Talking Teas subscriber base, fan base, whatever you want to call it. I actually haven't got a name for my subscribers. Like, I know there's lots of YouTubers out there that do name their subscriber base, but we just don't have that there. Also, if you do want to talk to me, I do have a Facebook group that's been going on for a little while now. Just go and search Robbie's Talking Teas and ask to join. I'm more than happy to have you there. You get to talk to myself, you get to talk to Annie from Annie's Arachnids. Oh, nice little strike there, but you did miss it. Yeah, you get to talk to Annie's Arachnids and all the other members who are really fun, really nice people to hang out with. There's a lot of knowledge that gets shared in there for a huge variety of animals. So if you're interested, come and join. And this boy really is hungry. Look how he's eyeing up that mouse. He's already gone for it now. Hopefully the next time he goes to kill it, he will strike out, he will grab the mouse, and we'll get to see him eat. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing here by making the mouse look like it's still alive. Yeah, I probably am. Like I said, this is the second time of feeding him. I'm sure a lot of people will be able to jump in and say, no, don't worry about it, just put the mouse on the floor, leave it there, the snake will get it if he's hungry. And, you know, I just think simulating a live mouse must be a bit more beneficial. But what do I know? I'm not an expert. I am brand new to keeping snakes. You know, I don't agree on feeding live animals because that's just, you know, immoral, and also it can injure the snake because mice and rats, you know, they can bite, they can attack back, so I'm not going to risk the health of my snake. So I am using frozen thawed mice for all my feedings in the future, and the two that I've done previous, they were frozen thawed. So you won't see any live feedings, unfortunately, unless it's a tarantula video, and then you get to see live dubia roaches, crickets, locusts, you know, mealworms, all that good stuff being fed to the animals. He really doesn't look sure, does he? He's like, what is this? I know it smells nice, I know it looks nice, but I'm really not sure. And the mouse is just like, I'm dead, you can eat me. Here he goes, eyeing it up again. I find it amazing how they sort of get close. Look how close he's getting to the mouse, and that little tongue is flicking, tasting the air, and I'm swinging it like an absolute idiot. Oh, he's really going to go for it. Are we going to get another strike? Come on, buddy, strike. You missed it, you donut. It's right there. That was probably my fault. Oh dear. Just goes to show that snake feeding can be a really long process. They don't just strike and get it first time every time. So a huge congratulations to all the people that put out snake content and snake feeding content who managed to get it first time. I guess that's just going to be something I have to really practice doing with this boy. Still interested, still looking like he's going to go for it. Is he going to do it this? Oh, he missed it. Come on, buddy, you can have it. Ah, oh, there you go, that's better. Look at that, the way he grips onto the mouse and then wraps around it. Puts all that muscular squeeze in and that body weight into it just to pin it down, and then starts to eat it head first. I love how they dislocate their jaw and manage to swallow such a large prey item whole. Can you imagine if us people did that, us human beings? I'm sure there's a few out there that don't chew, they just swallow their food. Greedy, but they're not snakes. Look at it. Little view of his teeth there. Can see him sinking them in and dragging that mouse down. Letting go of the mouse a little bit there, getting into a better feeding position. This really is fascinating to watch. The way just bit by bit, slowly taking it down. And that is a beautiful shot of the snake. See, I'm just in awe of him. Those eyes are beautiful. The body shape of these snakes is beautiful. The colorations of him is absolutely to die for. Here he goes. Just fascinating. Write in the comments if you guys own snakes and, you know, let me know about your snake keeping experience. It would be nice to get more knowledge and information on these animals from people that have kept them for a long time. Like I said, I can talk all day about tarantula keeping, but you know, that's just because I've kept them for such a long time and really studied them. With snakes, I have thrown myself sort of in the deep end-ish, having never owned one, and I'm just learning more and more every single day about the best way to keep them. If I've made any mistakes that you've seen in my videos, whether it's this one or the previous one where I rehoused him and set up the enclosure, again, feel free to write it in the chat. Always happy to learn, and a huge thank you to those who do help out with this little guy's upkeep. He is a stunning boy and he does deserve to be well looked after. I'm not saying that I'm not going to try my best to look after him, but you know, we all do make mistakes as new keepers. It doesn't matter what animals you get. Like you can get dogs, you can get cats, you can get mice or gerbils or ferrets or anything, and we all can and will make mistakes along the way. Here he goes. He's getting to the end of that mouse. Just goes to show that it is a slow process that they go through trying to devour these animals. Can you imagine if it was like a great big snake, a huge snake, and it was eating like a pig or something like that? It's amazing how they can just fit it all in one and then swallow it down like this without even chewing it. Can you imagine we did that? We would choke. We'd get it stuck in our throat and be like, oh god, I need to go to hospital, I'm turning blue. But these guys, look, no effort whatsoever. It's just seamless, it's flawless. And there it goes, the feet disappearing, the tail just sticking out, and you can just see the body going down the throat there. It's so amazing to watch. Every little muscle you can see there pushing the mouse further and further down its body into the stomach. The way it ripples like that as it's swallowing it down. I'm just absolutely amazed at these animals. They are fantastic. I didn't think I would get into snakes as much as I have since I picked these two up. And there it is. He's now eating that mouse. He's got the last little bit to go. And then that's it. That's snake feeding. It is fascinating. So it is coming to the end of the video. If you've got this far, I appreciate it and thank you. As he disappears into his house now, I just want to say have a great day, have a great week, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you can't wait till then, there's 2 here to tide you over. So see you later.